Hi, I'd like to apologise for taking so long producing another video. Unfortunately, life gets in the way. I had a lot of distractions, and doing the cladding got it to me a little bit. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this video. This shows copper painting and some of the setup for the painting. I'll discuss some of the painting issues I had in the final sets of images in this video. Thanks for bearing with me. Hopefully there won't be so long in between from now on. So we've added some Tamiya tape and some blue painter's tape to show the different lines. This is the water line, so that'll be copper black there, and black here, copper all the way down. Then we got a yellow stripe, yellow stripe, yellow stripe, and then black, black, black on top. I'm not sure whether I've got these right yet. Still need to measure them, but worked out from the photos they appear to be about the right position. So the next thing we'll do is apply the yellow ochre and the black paint, and then we'll commence the coppering. That's it for this one. Right, so to add a copper plate, small drops on the plate, plate position, and leave to dry. Process again. Small portion of drew, flip it over, put it in position, let it drop. Small portion of glue. Flip it over, in position, let it dry. This process is just repeated over and over and over. Just remember to use thick CA, not thin. Otherwise you won't be able to move them if they get stuck. At least with thick CA it takes a little bit longer to dry, performs a better bond, and gives you time to position the tiles. One more, and we'll have a look at the video, see how it went. Back of the tile, glue, flip her over, position it in place. Over. And glue, too much there, it matters. And put it in place. Now, the only thing I did do to this prior to putting any of these tiles on is I bought some water-based varnish, which is a matte finish, and painted it all over it. Make sure that we had a nice surface that wasn't porous too much, and the glue would stick to it. and that makes sticking these guys on a lot easier. Right, so now that we've added the first layer on this side, and she's lined up, stuff is done on the other side, we can now start the process of separating them. Same as last time, but put it in the center. And work like we do with brickwork. Work our way along. Etc, 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 till we get to about here, and then we flip the ship on its side to allow it to complete the others, and we add the edging down here. Now I stopped here because these start to get cut as we come out straight on the keel, and that's all there is for doing coppering. It's very, very easy. It actually works out exactly to the water line at this end. And you'll see as I go. I'll take some more videos as we do it, and that's it. Right, so the hull is finally, after a couple of years, coppered. However, what we do need to do is all the little spaces down here have to now be cut and filled. In the back here, and hopefully you can see that without too much of the other flash. But these are just cut with the scalpel or the scissors to shape, and super glued in place. So I'll complete all that, and I'm going to leave this guy till last. I've also got the rudder to do separately, which I need to do shortly, and of course this has to be painted up afterwards. But that's it after a lot of CA and a lot of effort. Cheers. Alright, so now the coffering has been completed all the way along the line. Right up to the end there. I haven't done the keel yet. Only portion down there. And these are all the little bits that are left over, and that's the amount that's left over for completion of the rudder and the portion of that. Next thing I need to do is tape off and paint this copper. So it now forms a nice neat line along the black background. I'll show you when that's done. At last, it's finally done. I won't say it's a labour of love, I'll say it's a labour of once. Sorry about the brightness. Let me drop it down. Probably the most frustrating thing I've ever done. Putting all these individual things on and cutting them is extremely mind-numbing. Destroys your fingers from Superglue. 2 bottles of this, but that bit's done. So now we can start working on painting, flipping the hull back up the other way and continuing the fun stuff. I probably took an 18-month break. Well, no, sorry, not 18 months, probably about an 8-month break on actually doing things. And some nights I did 2 rows, some nights I did 3 tiles. It's done at long last, but I won't say it was enjoyable. It was just laborious. 3,500 copper plates. Anyway, enough said. We now get back onto the fun stuff, and we'll be back into the videos again. Now I apologise for the quality of the painting there. It's not finished yet. This was just the bands that were done. As you can see, the coppering is lined up nicely on both sides. Just take your time when you add the coppering to try and get match both left and the right side of the hull, and slowly put them in. Now, as you can see, it slopes down nicely once done. As I said, it does take a bit of effort and care. The hardest part is the rear part of the keel there, where you've got it going along straight and then it curves. If you look at the plans, they'll show you where you need to curve the actual coppering. Here you can see it's curved down on both sides at the rear to form a fairly consistent line. You can see a little bit better of it here. They do line up nicely, and I was quite happy the way those turned out. But lots and lots and lots of efforts. To finish off the edging, I used a product called Panel Line, which is normally used by model train enthusiasts. The item I bought was 2mm by 1mm, so it meant it just had a 2mm edge by 1mm depth, which is the same thickness as the actual copper plating. And when placed around the outside, I think you'll see on some of the older videos, you'll see the white line on the outside. It produces a nice clean finish, and I just used the standard copper paint that comes with the Victory kit, or purchased separately as a separate kit, to paint it up. It also allows you to take any edging that you've missed where the... So all the 3 bands have now been painted. They look very bright yellow under this light, but they're not. It isn't ochre yellow. I was originally using the naval paints, but because I forgot to apply an undercoat, too many coats consume too much paint, so this is basically a standard acrylic painter's paint. I can't read it. It does say Yellow Occre. Anyway, when the bright lights are off, it looks the correct ochre colour. So next thing we'll be doing is the gun ports, as in the actual positioning of the guns. I'll show you how I do that, and then we'll commence assembling the components for the lower gun deck, including the 30 cannons, all the grates, stairs, etc. And we can continue the external planking, and away we go. We'll see all that in the next video. Cheers.